Welcome to the Journey of Bitcoin, exploring the process from user to user, by Laurie Suarez. In part 1 of this video, we delve into the fascinating world of cryptocurrencies. In this video, we will take you on a comprehensive journey through the process of how Bitcoin goes from one user to another. Join us as we explore the intricate details of Bitcoin transactions, the underlying technology, and the security measures that ensure the integrity of this decentralized digital currency. If you're curious about the ins and outs of Bitcoin transactions, this video is for you. Let's dive in. Bitcoin transactions serve as the backbone of the entire cryptocurrency ecosystem. In this segment, we'll provide you with an overview of how Bitcoin transactions work and explain the fundamental concepts such as public and private keys, wallets, and transaction verification. Understanding these basics is crucial for comprehending the subsequent topics. Bitcoin, the world's first decentralized digital currency, operates on a technology called blockchain. The blockchain is a public ledger that records all transactions made with Bitcoin. Each transaction is bundled together into a block, which is then added to the chain of previous blocks, creating a permanent and transparent record of all Bitcoin transactions. At the heart of every Bitcoin transaction are two essential cryptographic elements: public and private keys. Public keys, also known as Bitcoin addresses, are like email addresses that anyone can see and use to send you Bitcoin. However, they cannot be used to access your funds. Private keys, on the other hand, are like passwords and must be kept secret. They are used to digitally sign and authorize transactions. To interact with Bitcoin, users need a digital wallet. A wallet is a software application that allows you to securely store, send, and receive Bitcoin. It also manages your public and private keys. There are various types of wallets, including mobile wallets, desktop wallets, web wallets, and hardware wallets. Each has its own advantages and security features. When a Bitcoin transaction is initiated, it needs to be verified by the network of computers known as miners. Miners perform complex mathematical calculations to confirm that the transaction is valid and has not been tampered with. Once verified, the transaction is added to a block and permanently recorded on the blockchain. Bitcoin transactions have revolutionized the way we conduct financial transactions. Today, people around the world use Bitcoin to make purchases, transfer money internationally, and even invest in other cryptocurrencies. And that concludes our introduction to Bitcoin transactions. We hope you now have a better understanding of how Bitcoin transactions work and the key concepts involved. Join us in the next segment as we delve deeper into the world of cryptocurrencies. Blockchain technology plays a pivotal role in securing Bitcoin transactions. In this section, we'll dive deep into the concept of blockchain, its decentralized nature, and its significance in ensuring the transparency and immutability of Bitcoin transactions. We'll explore the key components of a blockchain, including blocks, hashes, and consensus algorithms, providing you with a comprehensive understanding of this revolutionary technology. Blockchain technology serves as the underlying foundation of Bitcoin and many other cryptocurrencies. It is a distributed ledger that records and verifies transactions across a network of computers, removing the need for a central authority or intermediary. Unlike traditional banking systems, where transactions are processed and validated by a central entity, blockchain technology operates on a decentralized network. This means that no single entity has control over the entire blockchain, making it resistant to censorship, manipulation, and fraud. Each transaction in the Bitcoin network is bundled together with other transactions into a block. Each block contains a unique identifier called a hash, which is a digital fingerprint of its contents. The hash is created using complex cryptographic algorithms and ensures the integrity and immutability of the block. To maintain the integrity of the blockchain, a consensus algorithm is employed. Consensus algorithms ensure that all participants on the network agree on the state of the blockchain and the validity of transactions. In the case of Bitcoin, the consensus algorithm used is called proof of work. Miners, specialized participants on the network, compete to solve complex mathematical puzzles through a process called mining. The first miner to solve the puzzle and validate a block is rewarded with newly minted Bitcoins. This incentivizes miners to invest computational power and ensures the security and consensus of the network. The transparency of the blockchain allows anyone to view and verify Bitcoin transactions. By using a blockchain explorer, users can trace the flow of funds, ensuring transparency and accountability. And that concludes our exploration of blockchain technology and its pivotal role in securing Bitcoin transactions. We hope you now have a deeper understanding of how blockchain ensures the transparency, immutability, and security of the Bitcoin network. Join us in the next section as we explore transaction validation and confirmation. How are Bitcoin transactions verified and confirmed? This segment will shed light on the essential process of transaction validation, involving miners and the consensus mechanism. We'll discuss the proof-of-work consensus algorithm and its role in ensuring the integrity of the Bitcoin network. Additionally, we'll touch upon the scalability challenges faced by Bitcoin and explore potential solutions. When a Bitcoin transaction is initiated, it needs to be verified by the network to ensure its validity. This verification process involves a network of specialized participants known as miners. Miners play a vital role in the Bitcoin ecosystem. They compete with each other to solve complex mathematical puzzles through a process called mining. This mining process serves two purposes: to validate transactions and to secure the network. Once a miner successfully solves the mathematical puzzle, they add a new block to the blockchain, which contains a collection of verified transactions. This process of adding blocks to the blockchain is what makes the Bitcoin network secure and immutable. The consensus algorithm used by Bitcoin is called proof of work, POW. It requires miners to invest computational power and solve complex puzzles to validate transactions. This consensus mechanism ensures that all participants in the network agree on the state of the blockchain. As a reward for their efforts, the miner who successfully validates a block is rewarded with a predetermined amount of newly minted bitcoins. This incentivizes miners to continue participating in the validation process and maintains the security of the network. Once a transaction is included in a block and added to the blockchain, it is considered confirmed. The more blocks added on top of a transaction, the higher its level of confirmation and the more secure it becomes. However, Bitcoin faces scalability challenges due to the increasing number of transactions and limited block size. This can result in slower transaction times and higher fees during peak usage periods. To address these challenges, various solutions are being explored, including the Lightning Network, which aims to enable faster and cheaper off-chain transactions, and the implementation of new consensus algorithms like Proof of Stake, POS, which consumes less energy and offers increased scalability. And that concludes our exploration of how Bitcoin transactions are verified and confirmed. We hope you now have a better understanding of the crucial role played by miners and the consensus mechanism in maintaining the integrity of the Bitcoin network. Join us in the next segment as we delve deeper into the security measures and digital signatures. Security is of paramount importance in the world of cryptocurrencies. In this part, we'll delve into the cryptographic techniques employed by Bitcoin to secure transactions. You'll learn about digital signatures, their role in ensuring transaction authenticity, and how they prevent tampering and fraud. We'll also discuss the significance of secure wallets and best practices for safeguarding your Bitcoin assets. Cryptographic techniques play a vital role in the security of Bitcoin transactions. One such technique is the use of digital signatures. A digital signature is a mathematical algorithm that provides proof of authenticity and integrity for a transaction. When a Bitcoin transaction is initiated, the sender uses their private key to create a digital signature. This signature is unique to the transaction and serves as evidence that the transaction was authorized by the sender. To verify the authenticity of the transaction, the recipient uses the sender's public key to verify the digital signature. If the signature is valid, it confirms that the transaction has not been tampered with and was indeed authorized by the sender. In addition to digital signatures, the security of your Bitcoin assets also relies on the use of secure wallets. A wallet is a software application that stores your Bitcoin addresses and private keys. It is essential to choose a reputable wallet that employs robust security measures. Hardware wallets are often considered the most secure option. They store your private keys offline, reducing the risk of being compromised by online threats. Other types of wallets, such as mobile wallets and desktop wallets, also provide varying degrees of security. It's important to follow best security practices to protect your Bitcoin assets. First and foremost, keep your private keys secure and never share them with anyone. Regularly update your wallet software and use strong, unique passwords for your wallets. Enable two-factor authentication whenever possible to add an extra layer of security. And that concludes our exploration of the paramount importance of security in the world of cryptocurrencies, with a focus on Bitcoin. We've learned about digital signatures and how they ensure transaction authenticity, as well as the significance of secure wallets and best practices for safeguarding your Bitcoin assets. Remember, by following proper security measures, you can enhance the protection of your cryptocurrency holdings. Join me for Topic 5, Transaction Privacy and Anonymity. While Bitcoin transactions are transparent by design, they offer a certain level of privacy and pseudonymity. In this segment, we'll explore the privacy features of Bitcoin, such as using multiple addresses, mixing services, and the implementation of privacy-focused altcoins. We'll also discuss the challenges associated with achieving complete transaction anonymity and the ongoing developments in this field. While Bitcoin transactions are transparent by design, users can enhance their privacy by utilizing multiple addresses. Each Bitcoin address represents a unique identifier associated with the user's wallet. By using different addresses for each transaction, it becomes more challenging to link them together, thereby adding a layer of privacy. Another method to enhance privacy is through the use of mixing services, also known as tumblers. Mixing services allow users to combine their Bitcoins with others, making it difficult to trace the origins and destinations of the funds. This mixing process adds an extra layer of anonymity to the transactions. Privacy-focused altcoins have emerged as an alternative for those seeking enhanced privacy features. These cryptocurrencies, such as Monero and Zcash, employ advanced cryptographic techniques to ensure transaction privacy by default. They utilize features like ring signatures, stealth addresses, and zero-knowledge proofs to obfuscate transaction details. While Bitcoin provides certain privacy features, achieving complete transaction anonymity remains a challenge. The transparent nature of the blockchain allows for transaction analysis and the potential identification of participants. Furthermore, external factors, such as centralized exchanges and government regulations, can also impact user privacy. However, ongoing developments are being made to improve privacy in the cryptocurrency space. Projects are exploring techniques like confidential transactions and Schnorr signatures to enhance privacy while maintaining the integrity of the blockchain. And that concludes our exploration of privacy in Bitcoin transactions. We've delved into the use of multiple addresses, mixing services, and the emergence of privacy-focused altcoins. While achieving complete transaction anonymity poses challenges, ongoing developments are paving the way for improved privacy in the cryptocurrency landscape. Join me for topic 6 up next. Transaction fees and network congestion are two critical aspects of the Bitcoin ecosystem. In this section, we'll examine the factors influencing transaction fees and the role of miners in selecting transactions for inclusion in a block. We'll discuss the concept of fee estimation, fee market dynamics, and the impact of network congestion on transaction confirmation times. Stay tuned for valuable tips on optimizing your Bitcoin transactions. Transaction fees are an essential component of the Bitcoin ecosystem. The amount you pay in fees determines the priority and speed of your transaction. Several factors influence transaction fees, including the size of your transaction in bytes and the current network congestion. Miners play a crucial role in selecting transactions to include in a block. As miners have limited space in each block, they prioritize transactions with higher fees to maximize their earnings. This means that transactions with higher fees are more likely to be included in the next block. To optimize your transaction fee, you can use fee estimation tools provided by wallets and block explorers. These tools analyze the current network conditions and provide a recommended fee based on the desired confirmation time. The fee market dynamics can fluctuate depending on the supply and demand of block space. During periods of high network congestion, when many users are competing for limited block space, fees tend to increase. Conversely, during periods of lower demand, fees may decrease. Network congestion can significantly impact transaction confirmation times. When the network is congested, it takes longer for miners to include transactions in blocks, resulting in longer confirmation times. Higher transaction fees incentivize miners to prioritize your transaction and speed up confirmation. To optimize your Bitcoin transactions, consider adjusting the fee based on the desired confirmation time and network conditions. Utilize fee estimation tools, stay informed about the current fee market, and be prepared to adjust your fees accordingly. And that concludes our exploration of transaction fees and network congestion in the Bitcoin ecosystem. We've discussed the factors influencing transaction fees, the role of miners in selecting transactions, and the impact of network congestion on confirmation times. By understanding these dynamics and optimizing your fees, you can enhance the efficiency of your Bitcoin transactions. Bitcoin's scalability has been a topic of debate and innovation. In this segment, we'll introduce you to the Lightning Network, a Layer 2 scaling solution built on top of Bitcoin's blockchain. We'll discuss how the Lightning Network enables faster and cheaper transactions while alleviating the scalability limitations faced by the main Bitcoin network. Discover the exciting potential of this off-chain payment protocol. The Lightning Network is a Layer 2 scaling solution built on top of Bitcoin's blockchain. It operates as an off-chain payment protocol, allowing users to conduct transactions without burdening the main Bitcoin network. The Lightning Network enables near-instant transactions with significantly lower fees compared to on-chain Bitcoin transactions. By leveraging smart contracts and payment channels, users can create a network of trust that facilitates secure and private transactions. Payment channels are the building blocks of the Lightning Network. They are like virtual tunnels between two participants, enabling them to conduct multiple transactions off-chain. These transactions are only recorded on the blockchain when the channel is opened or closed, reducing the overall congestion on the main Bitcoin network. The Lightning Network offers several advantages. It allows for micropayments, making it feasible to transact even the smallest fractions of a Bitcoin. It also enhances privacy, as most transactions occur off-chain and do not require public visibility. Additionally, by reducing the load on the main blockchain, the Lightning Network significantly increases the scalability of Bitcoin. The potential applications of the Lightning Network are vast. From retail payments and remittances to machine-to-machine transactions and micropayments for digital content, the Lightning Network opens up new possibilities for the adoption and usability of Bitcoin. And that concludes our introduction to the Lightning Network, a Layer 2 scaling solution that addresses Bitcoin's scalability challenges. We've explored how it enables faster and cheaper transactions while alleviating the limitations faced by the main Bitcoin network. The Lightning Network holds the promise of transforming the way we transact with Bitcoin. Join me for Topic 8: Cross-border transactions and remittances. Bitcoin's borderless nature makes it an attractive option for cross-border transactions and remittances. In this part, we'll explore the advantages and challenges associated with using Bitcoin for international payments. We'll discuss the potential cost savings, speed, and accessibility offered by Bitcoin, along with the regulatory considerations and adoption hurdles in various regions of the world. Bitcoin's borderless nature makes it an attractive option for cross-border transactions and remittances. Let's explore the advantages it offers. First, Bitcoin can potentially provide cost savings compared to traditional methods. By eliminating the need for intermediaries, such as banks or remittance services, Bitcoin transactions can be more affordable, especially for large value transfers. Second, Bitcoin transactions can be faster compared to traditional international transfers, which often take days to settle. With Bitcoin, transactions can be completed within minutes, regardless of the distance between sender and recipient. Third, Bitcoin offers increased accessibility. Anyone with an internet connection can send and receive Bitcoin, without the need for a traditional bank account. This accessibility is particularly beneficial for individuals in underserved regions or without access to traditional banking services. However, using Bitcoin for cross-border transactions does come with regulatory considerations. Different countries have varying stances on cryptocurrencies, which can impact the legality, taxation, and regulatory compliance surrounding Bitcoin transactions. Adoption hurdles also exist in various regions. Some countries may have limited infrastructure, low Bitcoin awareness, or concerns about its volatility and potential for illicit activities. Overcoming these hurdles requires education, regulatory clarity, and infrastructure development. And that concludes our exploration of Bitcoin for cross-border transactions and remittances. We've discussed the advantages it offers, including potential cost savings, speed, and accessibility. However, we've also recognized the regulatory considerations and adoption hurdles that exist in different regions. As Bitcoin continues to evolve, its potential for revolutionizing cross-border transactions remains a compelling prospect. Join me for Topic 9: Smart Contracts and Tokenization. Beyond simple transactions, Bitcoin's underlying technology enables the development of advanced features like smart contracts and tokenization. In this section, we'll provide an introduction to smart contracts, their capabilities, and how they facilitate self-executing agreements on the Bitcoin blockchain. We'll also touch upon tokenization, the process of representing real-world assets on the blockchain, and its impact on various industries. Beyond simple transactions, Bitcoin's technology allows for the development of smart contracts. Smart contracts are self-executing agreements written in code that automatically execute predefined actions when certain conditions are met. Smart contracts offer numerous capabilities. They can facilitate the exchange of assets, automate complex financial agreements, enable decentralized applications, DApps, and establish trust between parties without the need for intermediaries. On the Bitcoin blockchain, smart contracts are executed using the scripting language that Bitcoin supports. While Bitcoin's scripting language is more limited compared to some other blockchain platforms, it still provides powerful functionality for creating various types of smart contracts. Tokenization is another groundbreaking feature enabled by Bitcoin. It involves representing real-world assets, such as real estate, stocks, or commodities, as digital tokens on the blockchain. Tokenization has a significant impact on various industries. It allows for fractional ownership, increased liquidity, and faster and more efficient transfer of assets. It can also enable new investment opportunities, democratize access to traditionally illiquid assets, and streamline complex supply chains. The potential applications of smart contracts and tokenization are vast. From decentralized finance, DeFi, and supply chain management to intellectual property rights and gaming, these features are reshaping industries and opening up new possibilities. That concludes our introduction to smart contracts and tokenization on the Bitcoin blockchain. We've explored the capabilities of smart contracts and their role in facilitating self-executing agreements. Additionally, we've touched upon tokenization and its transformative impact on various industries. As Bitcoin's technology continues to evolve, the possibilities for innovation and disruption are limitless. Look out for part 2 of the video, where we explore the second part of the journey of Bitcoin.